What's going on, everyone? It's Zach here, aka CapZGT, brought to you by CapZtv, name of the channel. Anyways, we're going to be taking a look at Season 11, Episode 3 of The Walking Dead. It's out early on AMC Plus. So, spoiler warning, if you guys don't have AMC Plus and haven't seen it yet, you should probably not watch this, because we're going to take a look at some of the things from Episode 3. I kind of missed Episode 2's breakdown, so, like, they got out of the train. That's my recap on that. It was really cool. Daryl had that really cool, like, just going ham through the train scene. But yeah, anyways, this will be taking a look at season 3, which started out really, really crazy. So at the end, these guys were all showing up, and this must be the Reapers that Maggie's been speaking of. And the episode did not hesitate. I mean, it got over kind of quick, but it happens. Like, it moves fast. Long story short, we lost most of Maggie's group. I think Ezekiel gets pulled away after he helps free Maggie here. I think he lives. I think he's in a synopsis of one of the future episodes, so I think there's a chance he lives. Basically, everyone gets injured in some way, shape, or form, some more so than others. But, like, when it comes down to it, I think we lose Duncan, Agatha in the long run. Everybody but Ezekiel, and maybe, what was that one guy's name? Frost, I think. Frost. We didn't see him. Now, we didn't see Daryl at all in this episode. However, he's going to be in the next episode. He's got something to do with the Reapers. But we had some really interesting moments once, like, they got away from the attack at night. The attack that happened at night, excuse me, was over real quickly. They flew through that. So, like, kind of one of the next things we see, and it's kind of cool to see this, because we got the kids, they're playing cards, they're hungry. Like, Alexandria, apparently they basically went through all the MREs already. Where's Oceanside? Like, I mean, is the fishing spent because they poured the herd in there? Like, I don't know what's up. You would think that they would at least be able to get some fish from Oceanside. Oceanside has a really good resource with the sea right there. But they're talking about, like, how their parents are always like, "Oh, I'll see you back." Like, Judith says her mom's always comes back. We get to start seeing, like, Herschel's point of view, being on the road with Maggie. Maggie is also, in the same realm of, like, Michonne and all them, like, very resourceful, very getting things done. Herschel has been on the road more than Judith. Judith has been through some big things, the Whisperers and stuff, but not on the road. So that's a difference that we're learning. But so there's playing cards, hanging out, and they're like, "Oh, I love you, we'll see you soon," all the stuff that their parents say, like, kind of like Herschel made a really good point. I think they say it for themselves to feel better, not to make us feel better, because Judith was like, "Oh, that's to help us feel better." And basically, it jumps all over the place, but I want to kind of talk about this thing. Rosita, Carol, Magna, and Kelly are looking. The way I understood it, I think it was their old horses. Might be wild horses. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought it was their old horses before the fall, because basically every other wildlife has been spent for the most part. And yeah, so they're out there, and they had a failed attempt at one of the horses that they seen. And Rosita opens up to Carol, like, "I've been having these dreams," which at some point I'm sure it's going to be like an opening to one of the episodes where I don't know if there's going to be a Rosita centric episode, but she's having these dreams about Abraham, and basically Abraham's trying to tell her something important, but every time that she's finally about to understand what he's about to say, he gets killed, and he doesn't know, and she at this point thinks it's a message, something that, like, Alexandria needs. So, like, Carol's like, "You have any idea what it is?" And she's like, "Not really." Well, they wander on some more, the four of the girls, Rosita, Carol, Magna, and Kelly, and they see a bunch of dead horses, and, like, Carol wants to keep going. They're about to go home. All of a sudden, Rosita's like, "Hey, maybe we don't have to go much further." They see four of the other horses. They're able to trap them in this pen at a local place, and yeah, so they're able to get them. It's really cool. And they bring them back, and you're under the understanding that they want them there for, like, the workload and for transportation. Well, Carol takes one of them back, and to be honest, this is probably the right call. I have a picture of it somewhere. Bear with me. It's not this one, is it? No, that's a good picture though. We're not there yet. Oh, right here. Okay, so she's slitting the horse's throat. Depressing, but they need meat. And that's probably the protein. They need to build the wall. Aaron's concerned with the wall. And Aaron's helping like lift the wall. And it's kind of like, where's Jerry and all them to help? Maybe they're doing something. I don't know, you know? Anyways, like, yeah, so it's crazy. Like, and also like Magna was talking like Kelly and Carol have been doing a lot of missions together. And Magna thinks that Carol's given Kelly false hope about Connie. Now we know Connie's alive. We've seen that. They don't. They ever since the cave thing, they don't know. So it's really interesting. And you know, you can't really tell Carol what to do. Carol's gonna keep doing stuff with Kelly. Anyways, let's get back to after the Reapers. So basically it's focusing on Maggie's point of view. And long story short, Maggie kind of goes up to this what's it called? A mall. Trying to find and like she's wandering up. There's one scene where she's going up this big stairwell where it has a big drop down the middle chute. Somehow not a whisperer, a Reaper gets behind her, and she ends like, I mean, this girl knows how to fight. I'm just saying. Anyways, so like she's wandering through Maggie, and she hears somebody, and it happens to be Alden. Alden's really hurt. All of a sudden, right after they see each other, they're both attacked, and like Maggie's able to stop from getting stabbed like with one of those hook things that they have, and she reaches for this, and she ends up able to like get him off guard, smash the bottle, and put it in his head, and just in time, I just had the picture, and now I can't see it. This time, Negan comes through and saves the day. Oh, oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, bashes him in the head with the crowbar. They Maggie throwing knives Alden to save him, and he drops another grenade, which that reminds me, that's where Daryl actually got that grenade in last episode, was from when they encountered the Reaper, the one singular Reaper from the extra episodes. So, you know, they're able to save Alden, but Alden's really hurt. You know, he's not doing well. So, this is crazy because like Maggie's going like she's trusting Negan a little bit, but not trusting him at all. It's like really this weird like push and pull with that dynamic. Anyways, they're able to get out of there, and like she wants to push through with the plan. Negan at one point is like, you know, I've changed, and I believe this is after what I'm going to talk about here in a second. And she's like, no, you didn't. You might have everyone fooled. You might even have yourself fooled, but you're not changed. Maggie, you changed. Like he brought up how like she's been gone a long time, and he's done things to help them. And yeah, Maggie's just not hearing it. Like she's blinded, and I mean, I guess Glenn did die, but like, I don't know. I don't know. But we've seen more of it, so I guess it's easier for us to understand, if especially if you like Negan. So like, I don't know. Kind of hard. I feel like they're gonna get better with each other, but this is just weird. It's really weird. Anyways, they find Agatha and Duncan. Duncan's hurt, and they're talking, and like Duncan's like, take care of her. Speaking of Agatha and stuff. Well, then she has to put him out with a knife there. Well, they're going on further, and this is actually when that conversation happens. And he's like, they're taking they're basically hoisting Alden around. And Negan comes up on this, and I don't really know what it says, but basically, you know, the Reaper's been through there. And all of a sudden, the Horde comes. Agatha gets bitten. Negan saves Maggie once again, and they get out of there. And they find a little bit of cover where Maggie and Negan have this like crazy talk where Maggie's blaming Negan for everything, and all this like, this is all your fault, you destroyed Hilltop and this and that. I think even kind of talking about the back in the day with Glenn, even so. But anyways, like Negan's like, you still have to make a decision, because Alden's pleading like, no, you need to go on without me. I'll stay here because I'm dead weight, slowing you guys down, blah, blah, blah. And like, yeah, she's blaming all this on him. And he's like, you still need to make a decision. Well, the decision's obvious. Negan and Maggie are going on. They're hoarding up this building. And she's like, you better still be here when I get back. And he's like, you better come back. This and that. Like, Alden wants, you know, he's like, this mission's more important than me right now. So you need to go. And... oh, and before I get to what happened, well, let's We're gonna bounce back. Awesome ass Herschel's like, yeah, I've eaten spiders and stuff. If you bite little bites and chew really good, this like the kids were freaked out about eating the horse, but like, yeah. Anyways, they're going back to the end of the episode right after they get out of the church where Alden's at. Negan smashes this zombie, and that's where it zooms out. Obviously, it's got to remind her of Lucille, Glenn, Abraham. You know the deal. Anyways, like, yeah, no Daryl, nothing with the Commonwealth and the group of our survivors that went there. No Jerry, just a little bit of like Aaron and all them. So, pretty good episode. It started out like it was going to be crazy, though. I thought it was going to be a really nuts episode. But, yeah, like, I don't know where it's at. It's not bad. I don't know. I like where it's going, but we're almost already, I guess they're going to take a break after 8 episodes. So, I don't know. It's kind of curious. Daryl's gonna be in the previews for the next week. Daryl's wherever the Pope and the Reapers are, and it's like he's always getting captured by them fuckers. But I'm not sure if anyone else was captured or if he's trying to save anyone. But him and Dog are definitely there. Oh, what I didn't talk about actually. So Gabriel hunts down his Reaper that got him after he pulls that out of like apparently his hand got nailed to his leg. Anyways, he's like, you killed all my friends, blah, blah, blah. This dude's like, you should pray for me. Keep in mind, they do follow the Pope, so maybe they are religious, but they're just different. I don't know. Anyways, he's like, pray for me. He's like, no, you killed my friends. He's like, well, aren't you a man of God? And he pulls out the God isn't here anymore, and he kills him. So he's going through some crazy shit again. Is he getting like a Morgan treatment? I don't know. I feel like next episode's going to be mainly Daryl, which I'm okay with. So yeah, let me hold up one second. Let's bring up the synopsis. We'll go full screen. See what the synopsis says for episode 4. Season 11, episode 4, named Rendition. Daryl and Dog get captured by the Reapers. They are taken to the Meridian and reconnected with a familiar figure of their past. Based off the promo pictures and all that, that must be Leah. So that's where Leah maybe disappeared to. Interesting. How does that change things? Get them to team up. Anyways, if you guys, I don't know, he might have to go along with it for a little bit. This will get interesting, but we do have Maggie and Negan working together, but presumably almost everyone else is dead except maybe Elijah and Alden. Anyways, yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm probably gonna upload the episodes as they come on early and get the recap, review, and breakdown down in the same day. So anyways, you guys should like and subscribe if you're into it. And until next time, peace. Check out my socials, CapZtv on everything, Twitter, Twitch, all that. Even a YouTube channel if you're into some gaming. Anyways, peace.